Hello and welcome to another Learn the Track from VRC. I'm Matt Forrest. This week IMSA on Monza, week 2 in the Porsche 911. It's 19:30 in the evening, so it's quite a slippy track. So without further ado, flying lap and then let's get underway. Right, so coming into turn 1, you want to be over the left hand side. You're looking for the 150 marker. Early on in the race, brake before that because other cars are backing up. Try the bushes just before or a little bit further on the first lap. All the way down from 6 into first, but I tend to brake to second for the first part of the chicane and then get straight and then knock it down into first. It just settles the car a little bit so you're not having to accelerate, carry a little bit more speed into the first bit, and you can take this a little bit closer than I have there, but then power out all the way back up to 6. Careful on the power there because you can spin the car and it's easy to get a 1x on the right hand side. All the way up into 6 going to Curva Grande, and then you want to be over to the right hand side so you can look for your next braking markers. Now the bridge is a big indicator, so we'll stop here. Early on, just before the bridge, later in the race, I just tend to look for the little orange markers on the bollards, and that's my braking zone there. And I tend to come down from 6 all the way down to 3rd initially, and as I start to turn in, knock it into 2nd. You want to take this corner quite tight, and you can go over the bump quite a lot, a little bit more than that in fact, and then you want to settle the car nicely, take the bump again. Careful on the power, a little bit of oversteer as you're coming out, but don't run too wide, you can easily get a 1x there. Coming up to the next one's first Lesmo, it's right-hander braking just at that bollard that we've just gone flying past, and you're going down from 4th into 3rd, staying out right initially, out to the left initially, and then turn the car in, braking, trail braking all the way to here, and getting slowly back on the power, coming out in 3rd. You don't want to go too wide again onto the run out because it's easy to get a 1x. They seem to have moved those markers slightly this time round. And then up to Lesmo 2, and that is braking just before the 50, back down to 3rd, same kind of corner. You just want to knock it down, trail brake into the corner on the apex, power back out. Again, not running too wide because it's so easy to get a 1x here. Within a lap you could get 4 or 5x quite quickly just by driving erratically. So better to be safe and just take it through there. You've got a long straight, not the end of the world, you'll get a good tow. Right, all the way down the straight up into 6, and then you're looking on the right hand side, past the 200 marker, up to this bridge. Now, early on in the race I'll brake just on the bridge. Later into the race I'll start braking at the orange markers as the tyres get warmer. And then even later into the race, depending on how I'm feeling and how comfortable I am with the braking of the car and how the car's handling, even as close as the 100, but not past the 100. And we're just trying to get the car onto the rumble strips here, knocking it down to 4th and turning in early. You can just clip these little bollards on the left, but the car will move out to the right anyway naturally, and you can run over the first bit of curb and a little bit on the second. Nice to take the bollards, it just helps bring the car around a little bit. And then the same again, just keep accelerating out for a bit of throttle control and run out. You can take a little bit of the green there, pretty much most of it, and back up into 6 as we go down towards the parabolica. Now, I tend to brake down here just after the 100, around about 90 to 80 on this green, about halfway down the green. And from 6 down into 3rd, but you're hitting 3rd as you're turning in, and what you're looking for, you're trailing, and you're looking for this bollard just here. And as you're going past this bollard, you're starting to pick up the throttle, not too quickly because there's a lot of traction control and it's easy to spin the car. And you're looking for your exits, and your exit is the painted curb on the left hand side. It's really easy just to power out of there after that once you've got it settled, and cut the straight. Stay to the right hand side. Finish line is a little bit closer, under the best grandstand in Formula 1. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. This has been a virtual racing compound. Learn the track around Monza. Thank you.